Hey guys, it's Swift here, the chaplain at Reborn. So we've already been doing this practice battle for the I forget what they call this, the Galaxy Summit event, which is actually a pretty fun. A pretty fun event. The first one the first one ever that we did the last time, we pretty much just kind of plowed straight through the entire stage, or the entire, like, all the fortresses, and we just pretty much just there was like nobody on. There was like one person on, but we literally didn't have any resistance whatsoever to to us just basically just taking all of the fortresses just one after the other. So it worked out really well last time. We're hoping that this time it works out better. It'll probably get progressively harder as we continue to increase in ranking, as you know, as those types of things usually go. But I'm sure I'm sure we'll do our best. But as far as this goes, so each event lasts about 45 minutes. We've been doing this practice run for a while. I just wanted to touch on just kind of recap a couple of things. Pink Bear is kind of trying to do that typing, but I figured I would just bang out a video on this just because it's usually a little easier to kind of see what's going on and kind of explain it and everything like that. So, so just like other events, we're attacking in groups. That's a common theme because that's pretty much that's what you want to do for most things, or pretty much everything. You want to attack in groups because then there's strength in numbers. I've said it before, I say it again, there's strength in numbers, so that's the best way to do it. um, so basically, like, somebody's going to be the designated person to count down, or at least somebody should be. And with this event, you want to have a game plan going into it. So you want to make sure to pay attention to and read the instructions and things like that. So ahead of time, so that way we have a game plan going into it. And of course, things can change pretty rapidly. So you just want to make sure to pay attention to kind of what's happening. One way that you can do that is if just like if you're looking at a picture or whatever, if you pinch your fingers together, it zooms all the way out. And when you do that, it gives you a pretty nice overview of the battlefield. You can kind of see where the ships are traveling, where they're heading. You can kind of see like markers of like where everybody's grouping together and things like that. So it's pretty convenient. And oh, it looks like I'm missing out on this battle. It looks like it's a pretty strong 124. So you can see that there's at the top left there are 7 people that are on our team, and then there's eight Imperial guards. So I don't know. I mean, they originally had 11. So we I don't know if we destroyed a couple, they're just like permanently gone when it comes to this practice run. It works a little different when it's P versus P, or like when it's actually like real players, from my understanding of it. I believe that they what do you call it that they I believe that the players, it's a little different. Like, if you basically, whenever you destroy a fleet, if it's like a real player, they have the opportunity to head back to the base, which is what I'm about to do, because my fleet is basically needs repair. So, and actually, it looks like it's already back at the base, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and repair. So pretty much the repairs are free. I think they're free. I believe they're free for both the real, like the live version, like the real battle, and then also the practice battle. One thing that isn't that's one thing that is free in the practice mode that's not free in the actual battle is the little speed ups on the right hand side there. So let me see if it lets me draw. Yeah, so this thing. So when you tap that, it 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 pretty much it brings up a menu where you can actually increase your movement speed, and it gives you like a little buff, like right below your fleet picture there. So, so you'll notice, I don't know if you could see it, but my Corium, 4131/0 on the right hand side there. So it doesn't use any Corium to increase the movement speed in the practice mode. But you just want to keep in mind that it does use the Corium in the live version in the or in the main battle or whatever. So you just want to be aware of that. There's no point. There's pretty much no point in using the Corium if you're still waiting for other people to get there, because you're just going to coordinate the attacks together anyway. So there's no point in you wasting your Corium unless it's absolutely necessary. And of course, as we continue to try different things and like formulate different battle plans and things like that, I'm sure that speeding up will eventually come into play, as long as we're not wasting the resources and things like that. But at this point in time, I don't think we haven't really been using the speed ups as much, unless it's absolutely necessary. We want to try to minimize expenses, where for everybody wherever you can, and kind of get the most reward, while spending the least amount of resources as we can, obviously, for everybody. So so with that said, a little bit more about the game is that you have, it looks like the targets get progressively harder in the practice version. In the live version, though, it's really dependent on how many players are reinforcing any one particular base. So that may not be the case in the actual live battle. And then also, another thing to keep in mind is that the headquarters, the battle headquarters, all the way to the right there. I believe if you destroy that, I believe you pretty much win. One thing that we were talking about, one thing that Captain Vorn and Woot was talking about was a possible strategy where we can try to have people very quickly go right for the headquarters, and then kind of distract them, and then it'll be easier to take some of the other targets. So but I'm sure that it's a work in progress. I'm sure that when we do this event a little bit more, we'll kind of try different things. So that's where we are right now, though. Yeah, and it looks like we're still just a little short on power. There's the Imperial Guard was 20 million, 24 million or something like that. So yeah, so we'll probably need one more attack on this one, it looks like. And we're cleared. So so then you just go into repair on the bottom right hand side there. Let me see if I can get a little circle. So you tap on the repair option there, the blue circle there. Go in here, tap repair your flagships. You might as well while you're here. And then on the right, tap on your fleet avatar there, picture, and then refill the ships. Make sure after you repair them that you fill your thing back up, your flagship, because it doesn't automatically do it. I made that mistake of sending it over there without refilling the ships. So you want to make sure to do that, and then pretty much just yeah, like I said, just kind of lather, rinse, and repeat. Just kind of keep doing. In this case, we're attacking the same target. In the other battle mode, I mean, we might, this might be a stronghold, but then, we see that there's activity going on down here at the one below it. So then that's where you can kind of, jump around a little bit and just pay attention to the messages and just pay attention to the communications. I mean, the communication, it isn't always on par, but we're working on that, and we're working on getting better with it, and maybe playing around with the idea of hopefully getting everybody on like voice chat or something like that. That would be ideal. That way you can everybody can just kind of like just listen and kind of announce what's going on and things like that. So that would be better. So yes, that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, there's only 10 minutes left of fighting. We're just pretty much just gonna try to take as many targets as we can. My guess is we're just gonna go right for 13 and then go right for 15 and then destroy the battle headquarters, and then that'll be it, and hopefully we get some pretty good rewards from this practice mode. And I'm gonna cut this video short just because don't want it to be too long. Like I said, make sure to just stay apprised of what's going on. Make sure to use the zoom out mode, repair your ships, refill them, and there we go. All right, so I'm gonna get in on the action here. All right, and also I apologize for not editing these videos. Eventually I'll probably get to the point where I can actually like edit these videos and make them a little shorter, but just for now I've been just kind of making them, just like real time, so to speak. And perfect. So that should be it for now. Just let me know if you have any, let me or any like R3, R4, Woot, let us know if you have any questions about this event. And we look forward to doing really well, getting some good rewards off of these events. And I hope you guys have a good one.